What's up, warriors? Today we have a video on how to create Facebook ads for Clickbank. Okay, so if you're following along in this series, this is part number 2 in the sequence where I'm sharing with you how to use Facebook ads in order to make money with your Clickbank sale. This is one of the most requested questions that I've seen out there in the comment section. So again, if you guys haven't been engaging back and forth, I'm sorry if I wasn't able to create a video on your behalf. Just go ahead next time, go ahead and engage underneath the video. Let me know what you would like for me to cover, and I will cover that in a future video. But going back to this method, today I show you behind the scenes exactly how to set up a Facebook ad. I talk about the targeting, I talk about the age range, I'll show you exactly what types of budget you need to use in order to set up this Facebook ad. In addition to that, if you have not seen part number 1 of this video series, I showed you how to set up a Facebook fan page to get ready to go ahead and launch a Facebook ad the way I'm showing you in this video. So if you haven't seen that video, there should be a card up on the screen somewhere where you can click that link and obviously go on over to that video, watch it, then come back here and then resume this video here. But literally, guys, I've been creating these videos for about 2 months now, just sharing with you things that I've learned over the years and things that I'm currently learning right now. I create tutorial videos for several different types of products or advertising strategies, and I launched them right here on this channel. So if you want access to every single one of the videos that I create, all you got to do is subscribe to this YouTube video and also hit the notification bell so that you get a notification directly on your phone whenever I come out with a video that hits this channel. So a lot of you have been following this strategy here, and now diving into Facebook ads, you've already got the organic side of things working, and now you want to just ramp up your traffic and also make more sales with your Clickbank products from a different traffic source. So today we're going to go over that strategy in its entirety. This is video 2 of a 3-part video series where I'm sharing with you how to make money with Clickbank sales. So stay tuned for part number 3. You have to be subscribed in order to see that one as well. And with all that being said, folks, I'm going to go ahead and hop on over to my computer where I'm going to share with you in detail exactly how to set up a Facebook ad for Clickbank, no matter what product it is. Alright, so usually my Facebook tutorial is a little bit lengthy, so just bear with me as I go through everything inside of this training. So I'm going to try to move as quickly as possible in order to get all this information out to you so you can follow along in this part series that I'm doing for Clickbank. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go over here to this tab up top, and you want to hit that and go over to the page that you created for this project. So you should arrive on your page that you created for the project, and it probably should pop up with these little things, just trying to walk you through on how to set up the page properly. But we're going to go to this post right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to create a published post that is visible from your fan page. And the only way that I do these types of Facebook ads is if I'm trying to grow a viral type of like a viral type of content or viral type of traffic. In order to get the most amount of engagement, I will go with the published post. But for more, like for Shopify courses and everything, like ads are totally different, and so just be aware of that. So here we have this post here, and so what you need to do next is you need to create some copy that goes in this box. Okay, this is basically a command on what you want people to do with the information that you put in their hands, which is the video. And so, based on those commands that you tell them, meaning like, share, comment, blah blah blah, I'm going to show you an example of what I'm going to use, but typically you want those types of posts with this type of video. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and type in this little command, see if I can find a video and use the copy from that video. Okay, this is the video that I used. And this is all they put on theirs. So I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to my page, and I am going to select that photo off of that video off of my computer. Alright, so I got the video off my computer. Now it's asking for a title. I would just say like, share, comment, info. Alright, boom. For the description, I would put that. And if I wanted to, I can add this little piece. That's what I was thinking about. Add this little piece to my headline if I wanted to. If it'll allow it. I think I'm already... That's pretty much it. You could choose a different, like an image for your picture, but I'm just gonna leave it like this. Normally I would put like maybe a girl's picture up or something. So I could change that. Let's see. Yeah, this looks good. But that probably wouldn't get approved. So we're going to go with this here. Publish now. Okay, so it's being processed. So we're going to play the waiting game. Alright, so the video is uploaded, and now what you're going to do is you're going to start setting up the ads. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go on over to the right side over here, and then you're going to select create ads. Once you've hit the create ad button, you're going to arrive on a page that looks exactly like this. And now what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and hit engagement. You can either do engagement or video views. You can bid on either one, okay? But these, if you look at all of these different selections here, these are just different ways that you're able to bid on the traffic that basically Facebook is sending you. So traffic is something totally different than engagement versus app installs, video views, lead generation, and many more, right? Because you know, when I'm thinking about this campaign, my objective is to get as many people to comment on this post as possible. And so with engagement, what you're bidding on is people who like, comment, share, video plays, that sort of thing is what we call engagement. Video views obviously is very simple. You're bidding on video views. You're letting Facebook give you the cheapest amount of views possible. So either one can win. But my first stab at seeing if I can get a campaign to go viral is by using engagement. So I'm going to go with engagement here. And then down here it has a little box where you need to type in your campaign name. So what I'm going to type in for my campaign name is this. I would say viral CP for campaign. Okay. And then let's see, test 1. And then I would go ahead and hit continue. Now I'm going to run the majority of my ads in the United States because a lot of times, yes, you can get conversions from other countries, but you have to really know which countries are working and which ones aren't. I definitely would stay with the top 5. Okay, that's your US, that's your Canada, that's your Australia, that's your United Kingdom, and that's New Zealand. Okay. And so with those 5, or just using the United States like I'm going to use, you're going to have to target a wide variety of people with this method, okay? Because you want the ad to go viral, and obviously the ones that do go through can convert, right? They will convert, but the overall thing is to open this thing up, and then later on you can go and dig into your analytics and see where the conversions are coming from, and then start narrowing things down. So I like to go broad, open, but here is a kicker. This is what I target every single time I use these type of methods, just to build up some sort of views list or something. Uh, you know, maybe, basically create ads off of the engagement. There's all different ways, different types of ways to use the audience that you're building and the data that you're building in order to create your own custom audience, and that's what we are going to be focused on doing here in the first layer. So this is the person that I go after. His name is, some of you already know, Floyd Mayweather. He's money motivated. He's always carrying around cash and playing around, taking stacks out the bank and doing videos and whatnot. So his crowd is very money motivated because of the way that he has been engaging with his audience. So that's another thing. If you're thinking about, obviously targeting and thinking outside the box, what type of behavior, is this person's crowd more tuned to be receptive towards, versus other audiences that you may be doing research on. So going forward, going down here, I want to edit my placements, and then I want to only go with this mobile traffic here. It's where most of the traffic is coming. So you got to uncheck each one of these except the mobile and leave it. And then I only go on the feeds here. And if this video is a minute long, normally you would go on Instagram, but the type of ad that we're creating, we're not even going to go on Instagram. Okay, audience network, taking that off as well. Now we're going down to the budget. I want you to switch this budget over to lifetime budget, and whatever date it is right now, you want to run your ads at 7 a.m. So if it's past 7 a.m., then you're going to want to go to the next day and schedule it out at 7 a.m. for US traffic only. And guys, if you don't know, I've been running ads for a long period of time, so I actually created some training on this channel. So it goes in more specific, like in more in depth. Whenever you go into like my Shopify Facebook ads trainings, those are the ones I went really in depth with and explain to you all of these details. But you want this thing to run for a week. Some people run it for a day. I've had the most success, honestly, by running it day by day. So like for today, yeah, 8. To stop at midnight. So not a full 7 days, but I mean a day. Oh, shoot, I'm tripping. The 9th. the 9th. Alright, so actually I'll just let that stop at 7 too. Alright, so what I did was, and you can do this with, whatever amount that you can spare. Like if you have $25, start with $25. But typically I like to start off with $100 or even $50 and let that run each day. That way, because most conversions that I get coming through, if I get a conversion, however, if I get 2 conversions on the front end, then I'm covering my cost of the ad. Okay, and that's what I basically look at. But if I, like I said, I do this for a day, see how the results are. I may test another interest the next day. But this is a very simple way of setting up these Facebook ads. This is no way, and in comparison how I set up the ads for Shopify, but this is just the way that's been working for me for this type of marketing period. So I'm gonna go with this whole setup here. Got my mobile ads only. Going to the feed. I could do Insta articles if I wanted to. But that's pretty much it. Okay, we're going to move on to the next step. Now you need to select your fan page that you created. All right. And now, since you've already made the post on your fan page, it should be accessible. And if it's not, sometimes I like to refresh the screen. Hopefully it doesn't mess up anything. Oh, and it does. There it is. All right, cool. So it's not showing up. So that means that we got to go back on to Facebook, and we've got to somehow get the ID out of the page there. So I'm going to pause this real quick. All right, to get the ID out, basically what you're looking for is a lot of times what I do is I click on this minutes, right? Then it pulls up the video. Pause that. Then up in the browser, there's a set of numbers, and let's see if I can't move this screen up. Boom. Yeah. So then in the browser, there's a set of numbers here. It's either one of these two here. So we're gonna go with this one first and see if this is the ID. Sometimes I forget, but let me go back here, and it says enter post ID. If I post in that link here, maybe that might be. So that's not the right one. So now I'm going to go back to Facebook again, and I'm going to copy the last set of numbers and see if that is what we need. Alright, that's it, folks. Trial and error. You will have issues like this all the time, and you got to be a problem solver. So that's what I did next. And then also you're going to want to add your Instagram. I didn't have time to create an Instagram account for this particular project, but in the future you're going to want to use, connect your Instagram account. But for the sake of this video and these ads that we set up here, these are only going to be showing up on Facebook. So no need to worry about setting up the Instagram exactly at this moment, but in some time you'll definitely want to. You're also going to want to take this thing on that says Facebook Pixel, because you want to be collecting data that you can use further down the road, okay? Because the engagement that you get, the video views, we can also create custom audiences off of that, and that's how you build out your audiences. And I'll be showing you those in later dates and bonus training coming to you in the future. So with that being said, there's one more thing that you could do here to spice things up. And if you hit add like call to action here, what you could have done is you could have set, if you're going to straight to a website, you could have put a link here, and that will help you get on over to the website. But since you're looking at this ad and all it says is like, share, and comment info, blah 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 on this post, you're thinking like, where's the link? How can they get in touch with me? That is what we're going to be doing and covering in the next video, where I'm going to be sharing with you how you're going to be able to communicate with these people on autopilot. Send them messages, send them links to your Clickbank products, or send them links to a additional funnel that I'm going to share with you on how to create inside the next training that I do, which is part number 3, Facebook ads and Clickbank sales. So with that being said, folks, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Literally the last step of this process is just to hit the confirm button, and then your video is on its way, scheduled to launch at 7 a.m. whatever date that you're running your ads. So anyways, with all that being said, folks, if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel to get part 3 of this process, and also to be subscribed to every single one of my videos that come out, where I'm going to be sharing with you various different tips on how to advertise your business. Okay. Anyways, with that being said, you guys take care, and I'll see you at the top.